And it's about a tailor, you know, a tailor who makes clothes, yeah, who was very curious about those witches and where did they go and what did they do. And he had heard somebody saying that the farmer's wife, she was a witch. Could that be true? Maybe it was only a rumor, I don't know, but anyhow. So he got his own little chamber in the second floor, up over the kitchen. So the kitchen was downstairs, and he sat there in the upper floor sewing, and suddenly he saw there was a crack in the floor, a hole in the floor, so he could look down in the kitchen. And that was very good. And I can keep an eye on the farmer's wife, what she's doing. He looked down now and then, and nothing happened. Everything was normal. She cooked, took care of the children, and cleaned the floor and so on. Nothing strange. And the days went on, and suddenly it was this Holy Thursday, as today. And he knew that was the night when the witches went to the baby for celebrating the day. So he looked many times, but nothing happened. The evening came, and he went to bed. And he thought, no, it was only a rumor, it was not true. But suddenly he heard a strange noise from the kitchen. And he looked down. And what did he see? It was the farmer's wife. She was breaking up the plank from the kitchen floor, and from underneath she picked up a cow horn. And in the cow horn she had some black grease, which she put on her legs. And then she took the broom, which she had used for cleaning the floor before. But now she sat on the broom, and she said, up and out and over the trees, and out she flew through the chimney. Oh yes, so she was a witch. He wondered where she was going, and he was very curious. So he decided to follow her. So he went down to the kitchen, and he found the cow horn. Yes, there was still some grey, some black grease in it, and he did exactly the same as she had done. And then, well, the broom, she had already gone with maybe, what shall I do now? Oh yes, I can take this. Oh, yes, I try this, maybe it works. And he sat on that, and then, the spell, what did she say? Up and out, and through the trees. No, that was wrong, not through. She had said, yes, so he flew up through the chimney and through the trees. Bang, boom, oh, poor man. He was completely bruised when he at last came to this place, to the party at the terrace. Stood there, at the door, looking inside. There was a long table, and around the table sat all the witches. Eating. That was a party. But how did they sit? They sat with their backs against the table, eating like this. Very strange. And what did they eat? Frogs? Spiders? Snakes? Very strange food. I wouldn't like to eat that. But then the tailor, he didn't know that the devil also sat there at the head of the table, you know, with the horns in his head. He had converted the witches' eyes. So they believed they were eating steak, sausages, and, you know, cheese, and very good food. But anyhow, when they finished the meal, started the dance. And they danced like this. The dance, switch, you know, everything was up and down, back and forth in that place. Yeah. And suddenly, every witch took a knife like this and started to, you know, to wave it like this. And the tailor stood there looking. He was really worried because they had hurt each other. But it didn't matter because the witches had a spell, which was like this: hurt today and healed tomorrow. Hurt today and healed tomorrow. And that meant that the next day, if they had been hurt this day, the next day, the wound would be healed. Aha! And then the tailor thought, I think I know what to do. I think I'm going to join this dance. And he fetched the knife also and started to dance. And he said, wounded today and wounded every day. And wounded today and he said the wrong thing again. But it's fine, he did it on purpose. So the wounds wouldn't heal to the next day. So how this tailor eventually came home from this blue hill and the party at the terrace, the story doesn't tell. But the next day, when he sat there in his chamber sewing, he looked down in the hole, and what did he see? Yes, the farmer's wife had a big wound in his cheek, which he covered with her, how the tailor looked. But I tell you, be careful. Don't follow Easter, the witch, to the party at the terrace, because you never know, it can come